Oh man, do we want to talk about this? Talk about old Kevin.
I'd love to talk about old Kev.
Oh, Kevin. Of course we do.
Looks like Kevin's innocent. Looks like Kevin has been accused of many spurless, harmful accusations being thrown at his character, disparaging, lies.
Before I posted that kitchen video, they thought they had me caught. They thought they had me cornered. Little did they know, even in the production of that video, I had a young child pleasuring me orally beneath the counter. As I was chopping peppers, you had no idea I was throat fucking an 8-year-old Samoan boy who I had flown on Bill Clinton's private airplane. Well, what do you mean? Get out of here! No, don't lock me up.
No,
yes, I am a rapist, but I am a quality politician. Like what's he like? That was the most tone deaf, stupid video. Like I will not change my mind on that. Like he dug video. Yeah, he dug himself a little bit of a grave with that.
No,
like
how dare you? That is the greatest actor of our generation. All right, that was not tone deaf.
It was. I'm not saying it wasn't hilarious.
How dare you, Taylor?
It was hilarious. They think they can keep the strongest president in the history of this country from raping boys whenever he sees fit. Now, here in Louisiana, we call that a tight hole punch. And I enjoy it thoroughly, especially when I'm cooking in my kitchen and my wife is fucking one of my Secret Service agents who I will then fuck after she's finished.
I did it for 8 years. Nobody said a thing.
Do you really think I wouldn't threaten you with rape? You know me better than anyone, and you know that the first chance I get, I'll spread those little cheeks and insert this presidential penis deep as it can go. It sounded a little rubbery this time. That's because I haven't cut.
Did you prepare this speech? Are you just doing this off the top of your head? Because
I'm just making shit up.
You're good at improv. You should look more into that.
He apparently, Kevin Spacey claims that his alleged sex assault victim lied about his age and encouraged a mutual flirtation, according to the Nantucket District Court filing obtained by Daily News.
Do you
now,
think
this
I
is
don't
what I
have
suspected
boys lined around the block to suck my cock? That I would have to manipulate a child into molesting them. It's unacceptable. I won't stand for it. I rape when I want to rape.
Look,
I gave the little boy his play school scooter and showed him the door, and yet he showed back up saying, "I don't know where I am, sir. I'll call my parents." Now, this is my first day on the hill, so I knew with subtext and what this meant. He wanted me deep in his little mouth. As deep as my tendrils go in the State Department and the FBI. That was. But I do think he did it.
I don't think he did. I think he's just a horn dog, and he look. I don't know if anyone's ever been fishing, but they have these weird rules where like, oh, if your bass is shorter than 9 inches, you got to throw it back, and sometimes what people accidentally do is they'll go ahead and chop the head off their fish, right? And they're getting them instead of just keeping them whole in their cooler. Well, if you get pulled over via boat by like the fish and wildlife people, they have no way of telling how long that fish was, and you get pulled up on charges now and you could lose your fishing license. I know someone this happened to, and it was a serious incident just because he cut the head off this fish he caught. I think that's what happened to Kevin here. He was out there fishing.
He's out there fishing, and he thought he had the right age, but then he chopped the kid's head off.
Well, I don't. maybe it's not a perfect analogy, but
yes, the boy does not have pubic hair, but the lack of a head does not denote that he is as young as you're claiming.
He'd be much taller if I hadn't cut off his head.
Yes, he may still be wearing Oshkosh Bigosh shoes, and I happen to wear their adult men collection. So, and not just because I get to spend a lot of time in the store and in the changing room area.
I suffer from epilepsy, and the LED lights flashing on his shoes sent me into a fit, and I lost all control of my bodily functions. What happened next, I couldn't say.
Except for one, yeah.
But when I awoke and came out of my stupor,
covered in funk, and the smell of ass.
There was feces everywhere.
What was that thing that Charlie and Max say about their dad in that Sunny episode where the judge is reading like, "And I'll rape you and my son in the butt, in the stink, until the whole room stinks of your guts."
The room stinks like ass or something like that.
That's one of the funniest scenes in that show. And then they just play the recording. Yeah, and I'm going to say that you fucked Matt's butt, and my butt, and the whole room smelled like butt. Oh, man.
Just them conspiring to throw this guy under the bus, and it's all recorded, and he's just like, playing it on matter of fact. That's a great show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Nah, look, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't care what the fuck Kevin Spacey did. He could do whatever. At a certain point, you're talented enough, and you're contributing enough to like society that I think you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want. All right, and I literally mean that. I think that Kevin Spacey wants to. Yeah, absolutely. You're not quite there yet, Woody, but keep it up. I think that Kevin Spacey should be able to, grab some 17-year-old boys' asses, with reckless abandon, and no one should really be able to say anything. I feel like Daniel Day-Lewis, for example, a higher echelon of skill, he could kill 3 prostitutes a year. 3. That's his limit. That's his bag limit.
So it's like the purge for fucking.
Not exactly. It's more like deer season, right? And
Okay.
you kill a buck, you punch your license. Now that's $1. You can kill 2 more this year. Daniel Day-Lewis. 1 horse strangled. Punch. Becky got it good.
Kyle, is there an exchange ratio to whores to regular women?
Absolutely.
Like,
Whores
maybe
aren't
4
worth as much.
prostitutes a year or 1 regular woman?
I don't make a distinction.
Oh, okay.
And also,
I
what do
didn't
they
say
prefer
she was a
sex
prostitute, I
workers?
said she was a whore.
Yeah, big difference.
Prostitutes aren't people.
I don't agree with that
He can kill as many
assessment
prostitutes as he
necessarily.
wants. 50, 60.
I
Are
don't
they
agree with
above
that
us?
necessarily, but like I agree that, or I think that we should separate art from the artist.